Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Keokuk County Veterans Affairs recognizes Saturday, March 29th as Vietnam War Veterans Day. We remember those who served. Keokuk County Veterans Affairs will be here when you need us. Find them on the ground floor of the Keokuk County Courthouse. Call 641-622-2761 or email Michelle Herman. Regular office hours are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday 8 to 2, Wednesdays 8 to noon and 1 to 3, and Friday from 8 to noon. We remember those who served in the Vietnam War on Saturday, March 29th. The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa is hosting Heartache Tonight, a tribute to the Eagles, this Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. A Heartache Tonight performance is filled with moments designed to thrill classic rock fans. With songs like Seven Bridges Road, Life in the Fast Lane, Take It Easy, and Heart of the Matter, you can close your eyes and you'll swear you're hearing the real thing. Tickets are $35. You can purchase at the door or online at watchyoroperahouse.org. It's this Saturday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Heartache Tonight, a tribute to the Eagles at the Watch Your Opera House. Bras for a Cause 2025 is Saturday, April 12th at the Carl Craft Civic Center in Hedrick. Dinner is provided by Bubba-Q's at 4:30. There's a free will donation, plus a silent auction from 4:30 to 9 p.m. And of course, the live bra auction starts at 6 p.m., modeling by the Hedrick Volunteer Firemen. All proceeds to benefit our local communities. For more information about Bras for a Cause 2025, contact Lori Hornback at 641-777-4252. And welcome in to just another morning show. We're just another morning show. It's Steve and Neil.
Good morning.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, how are you guys?
Well, I don't know about those guys, but I'm good.
Oh, well, I was talking to everybody else.
How are you all doing?
Are you asking them or me? Okay. Whoa, what was
Your
that?
Phone
What
is making noise?
Wow.
Yo.
I'm doing all right. Just snuck in here by what is that term?
You got lots of hairs on your chinny chin chin. By the hair of your chinny chin
yes,
chin?
there you go.
Or something else?
I don't know. Hair of my chin or seat of my pants. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, slid in, so I'm still trying to get orientated for the morning. Happy Tuesday.
Orientated.
So it's going to be one of those days.
Hey, coming up today, we've got Haley Van Wielden from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon. She's going to be coming in shortly. She is one of my sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media of our weekly pet from the Heartland Humane Society. So we're going to get to learn more about Haley and Fairy Dog Grooming Salon during the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to have Tony Hull from Watch Your Opera House because they've got Heartache Tonight. A heartache tonight, I know. The Eagles tribute coming up at the Watch Your Opera House this Saturday, so stay tuned for that during the 8 o'clock hour. We got a busy week. We've got Lori Hornback from the Hedrick Bras for a Cause tomorrow. We'll also be chatting on the phone tomorrow with the Queen of Bluegrass.
That's right, Steve.
Rhonda Vincent. Rhonda Vincent's going to be calling in tomorrow. She's got a show coming up in Knoxville this weekend. I know Allie Tish, Amanda Kelly going to be coming in tomorrow. during the 8 o'clock hour to talk about the upcoming 4th of July stuff in Sigourney.
Good night.
Thursday, we've got a couple of guests. Got Jesse Montgomery from the Cornhole Tournament going on here in town this weekend.
I prefer bags.
And the bags turn Cornholio. And we're going to be talking to, I believe, some of the gals from Enchanted Events on Thursday.
Oh, really?
During the 8 o'clock hour. Because, they've got the Tyler Richton concert coming up in April. So lots of guests this week. Actually, we're not going to... Usually on Tuesdays, we've had Gary Osbaker.
Oh, yeah. Where is he?
But we rescheduled him. We're just going to wait till next week to talk to Gary. So since
Gary
we're so busy
enough?
today.
He's
had enough.
He's had enough of us.
These guys are idiots.
Well,
Gary,
only took him 2 weeks.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Dream maker.
Do anything fun last night? Has anything exciting happened in the last 24 hours?
Let's see. No.
Okay.
But, okay, so I was talking yesterday about trying my hand at making homemade caramels over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
So last evening I was trying to do the whole cutting and wrapping. I'll tell you what, them old ladies back in the day, I had a neighbor lady, and she would make homemade caramels. And, yeah, they were each individually wrapped real nice. And I think I went through 25 of them before I could even get them to halfway look decently wrapped. Some of them are just wax paper. I'm not good at that. I can wrap a present.
Is there a reason to wrap them? I mean, just to keep them a little bit fresher?
Yeah, I guess. I suppose. Yes, keep them fresher.
Keep
instead
dust
of just
and hairs from accumulating on them.
And you can't just shove them in a Tupperware because then they get all stuck together.
Yeah.
Because these are soft still.
Oh.
As done. I mean, once they're done.
Soft to the touch.
Oh, they're gooey.
Gooey and
gooey. And so, yeah, that's what I did for the most part of the evening, was tried my hand at that. I hate wrapping caramels, by the way. Please do not ask me to ever do it. Yeah, I will only do it for myself.
Is this the one and only time that you're
No, I'll probably do it again, but not for anyone else.
For quite a while?
No, I'm not for hire.
Dang, the holidays, I was going to have you be Eli the Elf, the caramel rapper. Rapple. Hey, we do think... I was going to say, you yourself, did anything new happen? Not
Exciting?
Really. No. The bug man came over yesterday.
The bug man,
sprayed for bugs. I worked most of the afternoon and evening, and here we are. Yeah, I started to watch. My wife was working late last night. I hadn't even turned the TV on all day or all night, and I was going to start for what I think maybe is the 7th time, was Breaking Bad.
Oh, wow.
Because if she's going to be working late, I'm going to watch some Breaking Bad. But she came home just as I was starting in. So we delayed the beginning of Breaking Bad for a 7th time.
You'll have that.
Let's thank our sponsors. Yesterday we were kind of all over the place. We kind of forgot a few things here and there. But we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. And savings are made simple at Brothers Market. You can get more information and more savings at shopbrothersmarket.com. You can also download their app. It's a smart way to shop. You can take advantage of digital coupons. You can earn rewards, find out what the deal of the week is, shopping deals, and a whole lot more. Holy smokes, we got another guest here in the studio.
We're loaded.
Savings are made simple. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headliner. We do also thank Osky Dental. Toothy!
Uh-oh.
Toothy!
Where's he at?
Where's Toothy
Where
at?
is it?
Come on, Toothy. Wait, you need... Wow, are you running, Toothy?
Out of breath. Whew, let me catch it. Whew, you're going to have to take this one, Steve Areno.
Good breath or bad breath? Toothy. Out of your weird mouth in your tooth body.
How does that work for the poor guy? I never even thought about that. Does he have... He has 2 solid teeth.
Does he have lungs in his tooth?
Well, there's a whole lot of things I would like to know about Toothy. How do you go to the bathroom? That's a whole nother day.
What's behind that tooth? What's on the other side of that tooth?
Right. A tail? Oh, boy. Yeah, Toothy, he's under the weather today.
I was running late today.
Do we have Toothy or not? I'm confused.
I think Toothy left the building.
All right.
But make sure You go to Osky Dental, you might be lucky enough to see Toothy when you go there.
Wow.
I've heard he hangs out there once in a while. Schedule your appointments with Dr. Schuster, accepting new patients. They're a Delta dental provider. They'll file all your insurance needs forms for you. So make sure you stop in there at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. Poor Toothy.
Good old Toothy.
It's like he ran a marathon or something
Toothy
getting
the
here.
I would like to see like the alternative version of Toothy, like where he's angry. Toothy. Toothy's angry brother, Cavity. So we thank Osky Dental. We thank Brothers Market
Sizer.
in Sigourney. And look who's joining us this morning. I wasn't sure this was happening or not, but let's see if your microphone's working, Josh. Joshua Club, which mic are you on?
I'm on this one. No.
All right,
Yep.
I got you.
Got me.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
We got sport. I need to get a sports sounder. We have an official
That's
weather
right.
sounder now.
And
It's
you
all-
have to change your voice.
Yeah,
for
it makes
sports,
you
too.
feel good.
Okay.
Makes you feel good about
I'll
life.
change my voice to normal. Okay.
Well, that doesn't sound as fun.
Josh Clubbin, he is. I'm just going to call you the sports director.
Sports
Steve
director.
Shetler Media. What's
right.
happening in sports? Ben McCullum
Yeah.
coming to town.
He is. Get to that in a second. Really, area-wise, talking about like high schools in our area. Actually, today, boys and girls track for HLVTC. They have a meet this afternoon up at Wartburg College. So, actually, some high school sports happening today. It's been a kind of a little bit of a lull right now. So,
Yeah.
not a whole lot. All the other teams, Sigourney, Keota, they both have track meets coming up. Or Keota has a track meet on Thursday. Sigourney doesn't start till next week. The SK boys soccer team has a scrimmage at Williamsburg on Thursday at 5.
Cool.
English Valleys has girls varsity golf gets underway this week. They're going to go up to Iowa City and play Regina Catholic at Pleasant Valley Golf Course. And man, I bet that's going to be cold golfing.
When? What day?
Thursday. So they'll get to experience that. But really with that, you got Pekin, who's got a meet on Thursday as well. The boys and girls head to Davis County. Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, the boys track team starts on Thursday. That's at Albia. And girls golf starts on Friday as well. They're at Centerville. So they'll be joined by Eddyville, Blakesburg, and Oskaloosa. They'll be joined by Oskaloosa and Davis County and Centerville. So a quad golf meet there on Thursday. Same for Osky, Ottumwa, North Mahaska, Montezuma. I'll get started a little bit later this week. But, starting next week, we'll have some about every day there'll be area teams competing in some sports. You just mentioned the Hawkeyes in the Hawkeyes news.
Go Hawks.
The men have hired Ben McCollum as their head coach. Made me a liar from the other day. If you didn't know, he's from Drake. He coached Drake Bulldogs this past season, so he will head to Iowa City. The women lost yesterday in the NCAA tournament, second round. Yeah, it was it was just not. It wasn't a good game.
Not good. No.
Tough loss for them, but 23-10 record for Jan Jensen, her first season. So good year for her. You know, nobody knew what to expect with Caitlin Clark departing, but I think I would say they outperformed.
Well, they held it together.
Yeah,
more than most people would have thought, I'm sure.
They did well. So obviously the men lost or didn't make it to any of the postseason tournaments. So Hawkeyes are done for the basketball season. Cyclones, so both Cyclones teams have been eliminated. The men just about they were close to getting to the Sweet 16, but couldn't quite pull it off. Sweet 16 is set in the NCAA men's tournament. All four of the number one seeds are still alive, which doesn't happen all the time, but most of the time it typically does. Where all the number one
Florida
seeds
had a heck of a game. They got a scare.
Yeah, did that end up in overtime?
I don't remember, but I don't think so.
Pretty sure it did.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let me look.
So that just sounded like, to me, a conversation between a
Sounded
parent
like a
and their
challenge.
kid.
Oh.
Because I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it did. Well, why did you ask then? If it did or
Well,
didn't?
because I'm not 100% certain.
But I want to make sure I sound good either way.
I think that one I was notification checking. So Steve's internet checking right now. He's
Florida beat UConn 77-75 in regulation.
Oh.
So there.
Okay.
Pal.
I guess it wasn't.
I stand corrected. The women's tournament starts the Sweet Six, or they all are in the Sweet 16. That tournament is pretty much to chalk. A couple of 5 seeds would be to 4 seeds, but most of the other regions are 1, 2, 3, and 4 remaining. So holding chalk there. That's pretty common in the women's tournament. You guys asked me last time we were here about the Cinderella story. Well, there's the closest thing to it is probably Arkansas, a 10 seed right now. They're the lowest remaining seed in the tournament. They've beat the 2 seed St. John's and the 7 seed Kansas.
Yeah.
So
It'll be Arkansas.
They're the closest thing to a Cinderella story.
Weird that the Kansas got beat in the first round. That never happens.
Kind of weird that Kansas was a 7 seed, but
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first time they lost in the 7th round or in the first round in quite some time.
Yeah,
I don't
like
remember
19 years or something like that.
Yeah. So
How are your brackets looking, Josh? I know you.
I just filled them out on like ESPN and CBS Sports.
Are you still in the running for the bazillion dollars?
No, unfortunately, I'm not perfect in that regard. Far from it. I think I'm in the top. Top. Call it. We'll just say in the top 100 million people.
Oh, good.
And-
Oh, you got a big chance there.
I'm up there.
Wow.
I have a.
You could win it all.
Yeah, I could win it all. So, Duke is still alive. So hey, you get more points as the tournament progresses.
Yeah.
Duke's my winner in the brackets I filled out. Other than that, quick check in with popped in my head the other day. I got a Snapchat, but just checking in on Carly Goodwin up there at UNI this year, having a good softball season. She's obviously a freshman pitching in the college ranks now, and so far she's got a 4-0 record with 11 games.
Cool.
11 game appearances, 7 starts. She's got 25 strikeouts with just over 33 innings pitched. I'd call that a very good freshman campaign.
Yeah.
UNI as a team's doing great. They're leading the Missouri Valley Conference standing, 17-8 overall. So
Nice.
good for her. One of the
Yes,
Sigourney
for sure.
owns. So that, and final note here is opening day for Major League Baseball is on Thursday.
Oh,
one of
So
my
we're
favorite
gonna
days of
talk
the year.
about the very first. I'm a little bit confused because I was looking through some stuff heading into this morning's show, and I have a little note talking about the Dodgers and Cubs game in Japan. Was that an official game, or was that just like an exhibition game?
Well, it's the international series. I think it counts against their overall
So
record.
it is an actual MLB game.
Yeah, I can tell you that quick here when I look at this. But yeah, MLB, the official opening day is Thursday.
Yeah. That's when like the majority of the teams start up.
Yes, and
Yeah, I saw that they had a game in Japan. I was like, wait a minute. So was that opening day or is
that's international series, and it did. I just confirmed
It
that.
does
It does count.
Okay.
Dodgers start out 2-0, so I
right.
can on Thursday. I'll give everybody my picks for each division. Who's going to win them?
okay?
Baseball, I know a lot better than basketball. So
wait, we got to make picks for baseball too. Man, this sports thing is crazy.
You're going to learn so much sports, Neil.
Wow.
you want me to make some picks and hand you a sheet?
Sure,
Okay.
that would be great. But don't tell Steve.
Should I
It'll make me look
should
good.
I write it out so we argue with each other about the?
Write out the argument.
Yeah.
Just word for word.
Right here, say.
No, Josh, I do not believe you.
Be really mad at Josh, but throw your water bottle at Steve.
Yeah, and some jelly beans.
Yes.
You got to catch them
All right, in my mouth.
to enjoy it.
Well, Josh, all right, so we need to get an ad ready for you on when you're coming in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Is that right?
For sure, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Try to get some recordings on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays as high school ramps up. I think Steve and you and I talked about it, but I don't know if I'll do recordings when there's not a whole lot of high school sports going on, just because I feel like most people probably get that information elsewhere. So
Yes.
Well, if there's not a lot going on, you could always sing.
Yes. You come in and hum us.
no,
Your favorite
I probably
baseball
won't.
song. Take me out to the ball game. Well, that is your son-in-law services sports report this morning here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. Put a plug in for your business. What do you do, and how can people get a hold of you?
All right, son-in-law services, yes. Handyman service, anything from large remodels down to honey-do lists. A lot of bathrooms and sheetrock lately in the Keokuk County and Wapello County area, I should say. But yep, serve the whole southeast Iowa area. Don't go much further than that, but Osky, Ottumwa, Washington, Fairfield, North English, Williamsburg. Those are all areas I've been to. Grinnell, actually. So, yeah.
If you pay him, he will come.
That is incorrect. There is things I don't do.
Well, we don't need to get into that. But Son-in-Law Services, Josh will get you fixed up. Josh, we thank you for coming in for our sports report this morning. We're going to have to let you go, though, because we've got another guest coming in here shortly at 7:30. So, Josh, have a good day. Thanks for popping in, doing some sports.
You bet. You guys as well.
I love sports.
Josh Clubb from Son-in-Law Services with our sports report brought to us by Son-in-Law Services. Neil, you know what time it is?
What time is
Let's hit that weather sounder. Oh, so official. We'll have a sports sounder for Josh next time.
What's it going to sound like? Give us a hint.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Sportsy.
Sportsy. What's sportsy?
We'll probably have like a baseball, a bat hitting a ball.
There you go.
A swish.
Here's some grunting from the football players.
Goal.
That's what you need. The Garden Gate bringing us today's forecast. Garden Gate, east side of the square in Sigourney. Cindy, go see her and the girls for all your floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, so much more. I could go on, but I'm going to go to the forecast instead. Mostly sunny today, a high near 56. What? That's it? I mean, there's
and calm winds.
Winds 5 to 10, but who cares? Sunny, high 56. I love that forecast. Chance of rain 9 to 11 tonight. Partly cloudy, a low of 33. Sunny tomorrow, high near 60. Another calm day.
Wow.
5 to 10 mile per hour winds. Tomorrow night, 20% chance of rain. That's not bad. Mostly cloudy, low around 40. West winds around 5. Come on, give us something to talk about. A 50% chance of rain on Thursday. Now we're getting somewhere. Partly sunny. Partly sunny and high near 64 on Thursday. So that's a fantastic looking forecast.
Now, if you get into Friday, check this out. Mostly sunny, breezy, 79.
What?
For a high.
So
on
breezy,
Friday.
79, 4 o'clock on lookout. It'll be storms.
Saturday, the rain is likely on Saturday, 72.
Wow.
And then we will get cooler again next week. Monday, sunny and 47. But, it's going to get hot and windy on Friday. But, Josh, we're talking about high school sports starting up. Thursday, I know he said there's a track meet, and there is that chance of rain, 64. Maybe there was some golf on Friday, I think, 79. The wind is going to drive people, the golfers, crazy on Friday.
It seems to, if memory serves me correct, when Pekin has their first home track meet, it's just plan on it being cool and breezy, because it always is.
Right now, humidity is at 71%. Winds are east at about 5 miles per hour. The barometer at 29.98. Dew point at 33. And the National Weather Service telling us it is currently 44 degrees here in southeast Iowa. Your weather, once again, sponsored by the Garden Gate on the east side of the square in Sigourney. Hey, jump right in there into the middle there. We've got Haley Van Wielden from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon coming here shortly. Before we get to her, let's take a look at our This or That for today. And it's brought to us by Stacy Flynn at the Legacy Insurance Group and Welcome Realty, located here in Sigourney. So, milk chocolate or dark chocolate? What are you going with, Neil?
Any day of the week, it's probably milk, but I do like some dark chocolate on occasion.
I'm not a big dark chocolate fan, so I'm going
doesn't
milk.
Surprise me for some
Milk
reason.
chocolate. Being the picky person that I am.
No, I mean, I wouldn't eat dark chocolate all the time, but
yeah,
I do like it. It's better for you.
Well, not for me or my taste buds. Amy's Salon House's Spa sponsors our question of the day. It goes up at noon on Facebook every day. You can find Amy's at 202 North Main in Sigourney. All right, so back to sports. We should have asked this for Josh, who was just doing our sports report. What do you think of Iowa hiring Ben McCollum as the new basketball coach? I know you're not a sports guy, but do you have any thoughts at all, Neil, on Ben McCollum?
My thoughts are this: he seems like he's going to be a new coach. So We'll give them a good year, maybe 2, to rebuild.
All right.
And sports. Because I care.
Sports ball.
I care. Sports ball.
I'm
What are your thoughts?
hopeful. I'm hopeful. I don't know. Ben's going to be a definitely a different style coach than Fran McCaffrey has been for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Fran, run and gun, lots of points, but his teams didn't play a whole lot of defense at times either. So, different style of basketball. They say this guy is a basketball genius, and he's obviously going to have to rebuild the entire team. Using the portal and transfers and all that good stuff. So we'll see what he can come up with for next year.
I don't get much of the whole portal transferring thing yet, so
I think
but I'm
they're
new
gonna
to
have tryouts.
sports.
You want to go try out? No, I'm kidding.
I have played basketball in my life. It was 7th and 8th grade.
What, for campus life?
No, Jack Kitzman in school. He would always yell at me because he'd keep telling me to jump. He'd tell me, he goes, Neil, you have an inch vertical jump. He goes, let's make it 2. And I never really tried.
Also, before we get any further, let's jump into our tournament for the month of March. This is our final week of this tournament. It's sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services on the east side of the square in Sigourney. 80s rock bands.
I just
what
love
are you laughing at?
the pictures. When you really look at them.
We're kind of Bon Jovi heavy on this picture. The Bon Jovi picture is definitely bigger than the Def Leppard picture.
Well, I'm
Wider.
Look at the
hair.
Era, the era. Look at the looks.
The clothes.
Look at them T-shirts with cut off, and then Bon Jovi's more sophisticated with the vests.
Oh, and the little scarf.
Yeah.
So you got Def Leppard against Bon Jovi. Lots of hair, lots of hairspray, lots of love songs, lots of good rock songs, though.
I'm going Def Leppard.
You're going Def Leppard.
Yep. I don't want to know what the voting's looking like. I don't want to know yet
Why not?
because I got a bad feeling Bon Jovi's going to take it. But
Last check,
okay, now you can tell me.
the thumbs ups were in favor of Def Leppard.
Okay,
So we'll see.
awesome.
I think by default the thumbs up voters have won every single matchup in this tournament so far. Def Leppard
Keep it
right
up.
now against Bon Jovi. Thumbs up if you want to vote for Def Leppard. Heart for Bon Jovi. Here's your overall bracket right now. This matchup right now will fill out the final 4. You've got Guns N' Roses and Journey. That'll be our next matchup. And then you've got AC/DC against what looks like will be Def Leppard. So, now, I don't know. This isn't going exactly the way I thought it would.
This is going to be
Which
interesting.
is always good. It's good that you have a little surprises in there. So, Guns N' Roses, I don't know. What do you...
Guns N' Roses and Journey. That's a wow.
Those are two very different
Yeah.
80s rock bands.
I guess it's
But,
going to come down to the amount of people voting. Are you? It seems like 2 different genres altogether.
Oh,
even,
yeah.
You
could, and I don't know, finals, I'm going to guess Guns N' Roses against AC/DC. We'll see.
Well, then I'm still okay.
We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But right now, Def Leppard and Bon Jovi, our matchup. That post went up at 6 p.m. last evening. Get your votes in until 6 o'clock here on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. Let's get a few commercials out of the way. We're going to get ready for Haley from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon. She's coming up next here on Just Another Morning Show. Again, we're sponsored by Brothers Market, coming to you from the Osky Dental Studios.
Steuben from Tassel Ridge Winery is a very popular light, fruity, semi-sweet rosé wine with cherry and apple aromas and just a hint of cinnamon. It offers a spicy, tangy finish and is made entirely from Steuben grapes. Steuben is perfect as an aperitif with appetizers or with spicy dishes like Mexican or Asian stir-fry. This wine is best when served well chilled. Steuben is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our more than 350 retailers in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Hey, we do thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media, and that includes our headliner, Brothers Market here in Sigourney. Of course, they make savings made simple. We also thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios, and you can call them at 641-673-4845. And, of course, the Osky Dental Studios, they are located right above Barnwired here in Sigourney. We're on the south side of the square. Yeah, again, directly above Barnwired. Not too hard to find. So we got Neil and Steve hanging out with you. Just another morning show. As you can see, we are being joined by our second guest of the morning already. We are off to a
bang, bang, bang. Let's go.
Bang and start this morning. We've got Haley Van Wielden from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon. Welcome in,
Thank
Haley.
you.
How you doing today?
I am doing phenomenal, Steve. How are you today?
I am doing all right. You know, I meant to give you the... You might not be able to hear it, but the studio audience is applauding you being here. So, thank you, studio audience. You're a lovely audience this morning. So we've got Haley. Now, Haley, you have been on board sponsoring the Weekly Pet each week here on Steve Shuttler Media from the Heartland Humane Society. You run Fairy Dog Grooming Salon in Oskaloosa. Why don't you tell us just a little bit about your business and maybe how long you've been in business?
Sure. So I just came up on my year anniversary of being open.
Awesome.
Had my yearly inspection passed with flying colors. I am located somewhat rurally, so that kind of limits my clientele, but it's wonderful because you really get to build relationships with the people that come in and their dogs.
Sure.
What separates me from a lot of other groomers is I am one-on-one, and so my approach is a more fear-free. I can't say they don't have fear because I don't know, but I'm trying to make it a fear-free experience.
Sure.
So that's what kind of makes me a little different than others.
Okay.
With the fear-free method, do you mean more like some might just go at it? You're getting groomed no matter what.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
They have to. You know,
Sure.
they feel like they have to.
Sure.
And so my approach is a lot slower. We're building trust, and it goes at the dog's pace. So sometimes we don't make a lot of progress, and so that is where you have to be on board with the cooperative care.
So what all do you do for your services? I'm assuming it, obviously like haircuts, nail trimming, baths, all that stuff.
Bath, brush, blowout, nail trims, ear cleanings.
Ooh, ear cleanings. Get in there and get all the gunk out.
Yes.
Is that important?
Yeah, and some of them you pluck their hair, like the doodles and poodle types. Their hair will grow into their ear canals, and
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't get a poodle.
Well, I mean,
Neil has that problem. Can you help him out?
Yeah. Every service you've offered so far, I'm thinking, sign me up.
I don't know about that one though.
So ear plucking. All right, that's interesting.
yeah.
Now I know we've got of our brood at home. We've got one of ours is a lab. We know her ears. It just depends on the breed. Like a lab's ears tends to get a little kind of gross inside every once in a while.
Smelling like Fritos. Yeah.
Yes, the Fritos.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever smelled. I've had labs in the past, but never smelled their ears.
Oh, well, sometimes they're stinky.
And their paws too.
Yeah.
Can get kind of get that weird smell.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why grooming is great. I mean, if
Yeah.
you do it once a month, it's really hygienic. If your dog sleeps in your bed with you, if it's like kissing on you all the time, you definitely want them to be, up to the standard of cleanliness.
I'm thinking so many things right now. But I don't want my dog near me today.
So let's see. So you're rural, kind of outside of Oskaloosa, then?
Yep, about 15 minutes. I'm 2 miles east of Eveland River access, if you know where that is. There's kind of a little community out there by Coal Creek Church. There's other businesses popping up, so it's almost like we're creating a little town out there.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I know your husband, if I remember right, who's kind of a construction do-it-yourselfer type of a guy, he put what was it, kind of I wouldn't say a shed or maybe a small building together for you, right?
Yes, he made it from scratch. It just started off a bare patch of gravel, and he built it all the way up for me, and it's running smoothly. Everything's still in great condition, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Yeah. It's bright pink, isn't it? If I remember right.
It's bright blue with a pink door.
Okay.
There is pink.
All right. Yes, I remember seeing pink somewhere.
Yes.
All right, so let's go back a little bit. When did your love for animals start?
So I have been a little animal nerd my whole life. When I was a kid, Animal Planet was the only channel that we watched. As I grew up, I kind of found ways to work with animals on the side. You know, I had other jobs that were my main job. So I was doing pet sitting on the side, and eventually I got a job as a vet tech after working at Stephen Memorial Animal Shelter. And they needed a groomer at one point, and so I was like, well, why don't I try it? So they taught me how to groom. I'm so thankful for them.
Yeah.
And then I was able to go out on my own eventually, and that works great for me on my schedule, and I can just manage things a lot better.
Sure. Just on a guess, how many dogs do you see in a week?
At most, I only do 4 a day.
Okay.
So whatever.
Well, that'd be a lot.
That's still more than I was expecting.
So like, yeah, really? Because most salons do like 8 a day.
See, I wasn't sure with your approach, of building the trust with the dog. I didn't know. I mean, maybe a couple dogs a day.
Sometimes I only do 1 a day, and sometimes 2, but I can do up to 4.
Okay. And how do you build that trust? If you have a new dog come in, and he's kind of maybe not quite sure about the whole experience, or what are some of your techniques to get them to relax?
So food. I mean, that's the number one thing. Yeah. Treats. If they're allowed to have treats, I do make sure that they don't have any digestive issues, because some of them have easily upset tummies, and you don't want to send them home like that. But giving them treats, meeting them where they're at. So do they want to be petted? Do they not want to be petted?
Yeah.
Do they even want to be looked at? Some of them don't want to be looked at straight in the face. It makes them uncomfortable.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. Honestly. It is.
Huh.
But you can read exactly what they're saying if you just take a little time and you realize that a lot of things that are taken as aggression is actually fear.
Yeah.
And so if you can get to the source of the fear, then you can make it a way more positive experience.
Sure. You're making me think of that one guy on TV. Gosh, he's been around forever.
The dog whisperer?
Yeah.
Cesar Millan.
Yes.
Yeah.
We watch him. Have you ever seen him?
I have, yeah. I'm just perplexed right now because I'm thinking, what about, so what if you get a dog brought in that's sort of schizo? Because my dog he can be a nut.
Mm-hmm.
He's nice, but he's just like, bleh. I don't even know how to explain him. Mister. I mean, like he's just bull pug.
Okay.
And he's just can go from hyper to just laying there. And I could see him lay down and you'd be like, seriously, I need you up right now. And
oh yeah, that happens.
What
we
are
call
some
that
horror
pancaking.
Stories? Yeah.
They pancake down. It makes it a much longer process, and sometimes you have to give up, depending on how stubborn the dog might be acting that day, or if they're in pain. Sometimes, like arthritis, they might not stand. But sometimes you just take some losses, and that's why you really have to be on board with this method, because you don't want to spend a day taking your dog to the groomer and you want it done, but then maybe it's not done that day. You really have to buy in to the cooperative care and whatnot for it to work.
Yeah. All right. So since we're going down this road, have you ever had any like mean dogs?
Yeah. I've had some that are pretty aggressive. They're scary. When I worked at the vet clinic, we would muzzle them and continue them. That's what most groomers do anywhere you go. I try to not use muzzles as much as I can. But if it does become like say their nails are so long, they're like curling, and I really need to cut them, even though they're aggressive.
Yeah.
We might have to jump over the cooperative care for this instance and just clip those nails. And so a muzzle would come in handy for that.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine you run into obviously all types of dogs, from sweet little things to
yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said, sweet to mean, and I'm again thinking of ours where it could just be like, hey, whatever you want.
Any sort of size? I mean, are there dogs that are too big to come in?
No,
okay.
I take English Mastiffs. Those are some pretty big dogs. Akitas. I have some regular Akita customers. They're like big husky type looking dogs. So really there is no limit. The bigger they are, I do need maybe more notice to schedule them. That way, if I need my husband to stay by and help me lift or something, then he can do that.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's a lot that goes into dog grooming. We got to ask you about your name, Fairy Dog Grooming Salon, and you've got your little kind of logo on your T-shirt there.
Yeah.
So tell us about the name of the salon.
Honestly, I came up with a lot of names, and I was going for something whimsical and kind of like a cottage feel because I'm out in like the woods.
Yeah.
And I had come up with a lot of names, and my husband was like, to most of them. And then when that one came up, he was like, meh, maybe. And so I was like, yep, that's the one.
It wasn't as
yeah. It wasn't a total meh.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just kind of a meh.
Yeah. And I took that as a yes. So, and the logo here, this is my dog, my personal dog, Benny.
Okay.
He's actually downstairs waiting for me now to get
Oh.
off the air. He's with his brother, Ubba.
All right.
Ubba?
Ubba, yeah.
Okay.
Like Vikings, Ubba.
Very cool.
He's my logo, and I adopted him from Stephen Memorial Animal Shelter. I actually met him through you. Through a Pet of the Week that you had done way back when.
Okay, back on the radio?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at that little circle there.
Yeah.
That's great.
He peed on my desk when he came in, but he ended up being, my dog.
You got to mark your territory every once in a while. No, and it's fun doing the weekly pet down at the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. You get to meet so many animals each week and so many different personalities. And hopefully get them connected with some people that want to adopt pets. So, and I know
I adopted one of them.
That's very.
I adopted another one of them, Zeus.
Okay.
He was the little Shiba Inu. He looks like a fox.
Okay.
He was on for a while, and so I just went and scooped him up.
Scooped him up, she said.
So hopefully, with that segment, we've been getting some pets adopted and doing some good. So, and I definitely appreciate you sponsoring that segment. Hopefully, it's doing you some good.
Oh, definitely.
Good.
And just appreciate your partnership and your support of what we're doing. So
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me here.
yeah, no, this has been fun and enlightening as to what a dog groomer does. Do you have it like regular hours or?
So I'm open by appointment only,
Okay.
But I do work pretty much 7 days a week, just trying to fit people in where they fit. So.
And contact information. I know you have a Facebook page.
I do. Look me up, Fairy Dog Grooming Salon, and it's FAERIE.
Mm-hmm.
I have my phone number, 641-660-6766. And I'm also on Instagram, Blue Sky. You can find me everywhere pretty much.
Okay.
I took all your information down.
Thank you.
Hey, before you get out of here, let's pick your brain. You got here when Neil and I were going through some of this stuff. Let's bring this stuff back up on the screen. This or that? You going milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate with almonds.
Ooh.
Oh boy, we're really going with all in even. Okay.
I'm totally out. You and I are not eating the same chocolate.
No.
I was gonna say, wait,
No,
between the
not
dark
at
chocolate, no.
Do you have? I know. Are you a sports person?
Okay, so you're with me.
It's totally fine if you're
honest.
not. So you don't have really any thoughts on Ben McCollum?
I wish him the best.
There you go. Good
That was a
answer.
way better answer.
And then Def Leppard or Bon Jovi?
Def Leppard for sure.
Yes.
All right, for sure. All right, so no doubt about it. All right, so that's Haley from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon. Haley, thanks for coming over today from Osky, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being a sponsor.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, that's, again, Fairy Dog Grooming Salon. Look her up on Facebook and contact her for your dog grooming needs. We'll take a little bit of a break and be back with more here on Just Another Morning Show.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. All righty, we are back here on Just Another Morning Show here on Steve Shetler Media. Again, thanks to Haley from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon in Oskaloosa for joining us this morning. Thanks to Josh Clubb for bopping in, giving us the Son-in-Law Services Sports Report. We've had a busy hour already, Neil.
It is,
I like it, though.
Wow.
I like it when it's a rotating door. That is exactly why we are here in this new studio. Doing this kind of revamped show. We're into week 3 of the new morning show, Just Another Morning Show. So Josh, Haley, we've got folks from the Watch Your Opera House coming in next hour. So
Jam-packed.
having a good time here on Just Another Morning Show. Headline sponsored by Brothers Market from the Osky Dental Studios.
You're fine. You're clearing your throat, and I'm taking a drink of my tea. So
I was drinking some Brothers Market water during the commercial break.
The tea I'm drinking I bought from Brothers Market also.
Did you?
I really did.
So we support Brothers Market. They support us. Let's see. Where are we at? We got through that. We got through this. We got through that. On this day in history. Okay, so today is what? The 25th.
It is.
March.
Yes,
Tuesday, March 25th. On this date in history, let's see, some boring stuff happened. We're going to skip the boring stuff.
No.
1821, I mean, this isn't all that exciting, but on this date in 1821, Greece.
Yeah.
Greece is the word. It's the word that you heard. No, the country Greece.
Oh.
A bunch of greasers gained their independence from Turkey. Great. Yeah, Greece gaining their... Who cares? On this date in 1954, RCA began manufacturing the first color television sets. 1954. They were about 12 and a half inch picture tubes, and they cost about $1,000.
Oh my, isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
54. I'm trying to think, like, when... do you remember always having a color TV, or do you remember going from black and white to color?
I think our main TV was color, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah, right.
Of course.
Of course. I mean, right. Had 4 screens in the room, you know.
And look at the TV we have here in the studio now. But my TV that I had, like I had a little, probably one of the originals from 1954 in my room. It was black and white. And had the antenna.
Oh yeah, rabbit ears
stuff. That's what I played my video games on. Yeah,
on black and white.
Black and white TV.
Oh no.
See? So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can take back your snarky comments. And then on this date in 1996, the redesigned $100 bill went into circulation.
Oh. Okay.
I wouldn't know the difference. I don't see too many $100 bills. I don't think, who does?
My friend Bobby, he would know.
Oh,
he's really good at bills.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
like
This
the
just
olds
in.
and difference.
Julie Tremmel says, on this date 5 years ago, the teachers at Sigourney Elementary School drove the streets of Sigourney and Delta to greet our students who were schooling from home due to COVID.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Oh,
I think
March
I remember that
25th.
little parade
Yep.
here in town.
True, I forgot about that day in history. We were right in the heat of it when things were shutting down.
Yeah, 5 years ago. And I just lost all my comments because I accidentally scrolled
Thanks
too
a lot,
far.
Julie, for spreading the COVID
No,
again.
yeah.
Good
Do you see the
grief.
comments? I see Anthony and Pat's comments. I know Bubby was in there.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to run through the comments or just say who's commenting, go right ahead.
Oh, wow. Whew, you missed a lot. Yeah, Carson, Dan, Pat, Dixie, Sherry, Amber, Julie, Jackie, Doug, Nancy, Jason, Ron, and Anthony.
Ron from Wisco?
I went so fast, probably. Yes, from Wisco. Ron, clarify this for us real quick. Steve and I had this conversation yesterday.
Wisconsin. It's got to be Wisconsin.
He thinks it's Wisconsin. I thought it was Wisco, where? Tennessee?
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. So just let us know.
Hey, while we're waiting for Ron's response, today on the National Day calendar, it's International Waffle Day.
Oh, cool.
It's National Bad Hair Day. What's your hair looking like today?
Do not ask.
I just did.
Yep, well.
National Bad Hair Day. It's National Medal of Honor Day.
Cool.
It's Tolkien Reading Day. Have you ever read any J.R.R.
No.
Tolkien?
No, that's not one of the 8 books I've read in my lifetime.
Lord of the
7.
Rings?
Nope.
He was Lord of the Rings, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I
actually haven't read Lord of the Rings. I love the movies, but those books are intimidating. They're like that thick.
Oh, yeah, no, that's too big for me.
And then National Lobster Newburgh Day. Don't have any idea.
If it's got lobster involved, it's good.
Oh, they also say it's Pecan Day.
Ooh, I like some
Or
pecan.
pecan.
Pecans? I like
You know
some.
why they say that? That I think this was. Let's see here. Let me grab this piece of
What?
paper over here. We'll find out why it's Pecan Day.
Okay.
George Washington planted some pecan trees that were given to him by Thomas Jefferson on this date, 1755.
What?
Pecan Day.
Well, they made a lot of days back then just for planting trees.
What else is shaking? We did that. We did this. Let's do some things you need to know, shall we? I like to do things you need to know.
Bang, bang.
Things you need to know. So we were talking with
Oh,
Josh
bang,
Clubb earlier about
sports.
The opening game
Yeah.
of the Major League Baseball season. Now, not opening day, which is the 27th, but the opening game, which they had in Japan. Between the Dodgers and the Cubs, drew 25 million viewers.
Wow.
That's an all-time record for a Major League Baseball game on TV.
Think about this. 25 million?
million.
What was the number 2 movie over the weekend? Wasn't it down to like 4 million?
Well, $4 million.
But, oh, yeah, it's not viewership.
Yeah.
I wonder how many it takes. Because that seems like a lot of people to be watching that. For baseball?
Baseball.
Wow, why?
People watch sports, man.
I know.
I mean, check out this next story. The NCAA tournament set a record for primetime viewership during the first round of the tournament, with an average audience of 12.2 million tuning into the Thursday night games. And now those games are spread out over CBS, TNT, TBS, and True TV. Total day viewership up 6% from last year. So the NCAA tournament, lots of viewers, setting records. So yeah, people just sitting at home watching sports. They don't need movies at the theaters. They just need some live sports. I mean, I've seen it here on Steve Shetler Media.
Right.
You know, people tune in for obviously football and then basketball. I mean, those postseason games with North Mahaska, we had thousands and thousands of views on those videos. So yeah, sports very popular to watch.
Maybe I should get into it.
Yeah, get into some
I did
sports.
I did watch a lot more sports last year because, I caught onto the bandwagon of Iowa women.
Yeah.
And I do keep track of the fever now, just for
You've
fun.
got the fever, huh?
I got the fever, so why not?
By the way, not on things you need to know, but you do need to know.
Okay.
I just saw this morning that Netflix, with David Letterman, does those sit-down interviews on Netflix.
I love David Letterman.
He has interviewed Caitlin Clark,
Yeah.
and that's going to be coming out.
Oh.
So, I'm sure lots of Iowa
That'll be great.
will be tuning in to see Caitlin Clark
Cool.
chatting with what's his name?
David Letterman.
David Letterman. Boy, yeah,
You had
the
it
guy I
right.
just talked about
Yes.
like seconds ago. Donald Trump calling George Clooney a second-rate movie star.
Oh boy, why?
We need context for this. They say he called George a second-rate movie star for defending free press on 60 Minutes. Now, I don't know what exactly that means, or what the whole story is behind that, because this makes it sound like Donald Trump doesn't like free press, which I don't believe that
I don't
for
either.
a second. But George and Donald.
Well, that could be interesting.
Let's see here. It's not your imagination. A recent study shows that the growth rate of children actually increases in spring and early summer.
Oh.
Theory is out there that all the time spent out in sunlight during spring and summer may stimulate growth hormones. So
Whoa,
if your kids are growing like things do in the spring.
Yeah, growing like weeds. Well, how many times did you go back to school yourself when you were a kid, and like especially around that 5th grade to 9th grade mark, and you'd get back to school in the fall and be like, "Whoa, dude, how did you grew a foot in the summer?"
Or she came to school and you were like, "You changed."
I don't know what that means. Is it hot in here?
Ooh. No, it's just me. I know I'm growing in the spring.
I could grow year round. It doesn't matter.
Tiger, all right, so we're going to get sports and the Trump family all in one story here. Tiger Woods has made his relationship with Vanessa Trump social media official. Now, that would be Donald Trump Jr.'s ex. So Tiger Woods and Vanessa Trump, an item.
Okay, that sounds like a new reality TV show. Waiting.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Tiger Trump.
Tiger. It would be Trump Tiger. I'm sorry. Just saying.
Now, I don't think either one of us watches the new American Idol season at all. But evidently, Carney Wilson's daughter, Lola, made it through the first round of auditions on American Idol. Lola. He was I wonder if she sang that. Anyway, two actors that you might not know by name, Ben Foster and Laura Prepon. She was on that 70s show. She was the redhead on that 70s show.
Oh.
Going through a nasty divorce.
Oh.
Ben accuses Laura of inappropriate marital conduct. So, I looked up Ben Foster to see. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know the name.
I wouldn't have known her by her name.
No, not at all.
So.
I can't even think of her name on that show, but it doesn't matter.
Other things I don't know about is 23andMe. You ever heard of that?
No. What?
I don't.
What is that?
They sell some stuff.
Okay.
23andMe is filed for bankruptcy.
Okay.
There's that.
Sucks.
Oh, they all right. So if you ever had an account with 23andMe, you can log in and delete your genetic information. So it's something genetic-wise.
Oh, is it? Okay, like a genealogy thing maybe. I don't know.
Sad news from politics. Mia Love, the first black woman elected as a Republican member of Congress, lost her battle with brain cancer over the weekend. She was just 49 years old.
Oh, wow.
So that's sad. Back to Hollywood. I don't know, is there something going on between Jennifer Aniston and Pedro Pascal?
Oh, Pedro.
Pascal.
Pedro.
They had a 3-hour dinner the other night. Oh,
that was some bad service.
They're like, good Lord, we ordered an hour
We're
ago.
celebrities. I mean, that's probably what it came down to. But
Pedro
was
staring into Jennifer's eyes, and he said, "I love you, Jennifer. Would you be mine?"
Dude, don't you ever talk to me like that, because I would be yours. Don't.
Crotch.
I cannot do it.
Crotch rocket. You like that one?
That's one I've never been called yet. It's got gold written all over it.
Let's go back to baseball. Sports. Spring training moment in Florida the other day when a Toronto Blue Jays fan felt the need to pull his pants down and moon the TV cameras.
That's what everybody should do.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I saw you mooning.
That's funny because maybe 2 weeks ago, I was actually in the conversation with some younger people saying, not enough kids moon people as they're driving around the square. We'll see how that works.
Well, there you go.
He did it. Wow.
At a baseball game on TV.
Somebody yelled at him, and he didn't like it.
Bill Maher.
Yeah?
Says he's going to be taking up Kid Rock's offer to go to the White House so that Kid Rock can introduce him to President Trump. So, Bill Maher, talk show host.
Yeah, but in other words, Bill wouldn't be invited on his own, apparently.
I don't think so. I mean,
I wouldn't.
He definitely leans Democratic, but, he's not afraid to call out Democrats.
Right. I mean, he seems to be more just like middle of the road.
Yeah.
You either are going to do the right thing or not type of guy. I mean,
So we'll see. Pope Francis out of the hospital,
Good.
back home after escaping double pneumonia.
Wow.
He still is supposed to be resting for a couple of months and continuing rehab. So I don't know. I can't remember how old he is.
He's
I've
up
got
there.
something on my sweatshirt that's really bothering me.
I didn't know what was going on over there.
Picking at my sweatshirt.
But I was afraid maybe you had a spider or something.
No. But Pope Francis, best wishes to him. Pope Francis, in case I didn't say that right.
Pope Francis.
Pope Francis.
Pope Francis.
And then finally, the company that owns KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell says they're starting to make the move towards having AI take your order. I mean, I think they've been doing that for a while. They plan to roll out the technology at hundreds of locations next month.
Huh.
May I take your order?
I was going to say, there's
Sir.
a few places that have already got it. There's a lady at that one taco, whatever. Yeah. She talks like a robot. Can I help
Maybe
you?
they should have Pedro Pascal.
May I take your order?
Hello. Would you like to order, sir?
No, because everybody'd fall in love with him.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible. Question.
You didn't get pause out there great, so it sounded like impossible.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. Research suggests that people who do this at night tend to have a better sleep quality. Nope. Not that.
Why did you nope?
Not that either. And not that.
What?
Nope. All those things that come to your mind, no. Research suggests that people who do this at night tend to have better sleep quality. I would go to the comments, but my comments
not
are
much has
screwy.
changed. I'm just sort of now looking through, like, instead of just names.
Metal Arc Lemon?
Let me spit things out. Good morning, Monica. Melissa
morning,
Klett,
America.
she's a Def Leppard. She's
Good
a fan.
morning, Vietnam.
Yeah. Amber says yes. He also wrote the Fellowship of the Ring series and many others.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah. Somebody says, Neil, you're hot. I get that one every day. Oh, Julie, way back when we started, when I said getting here by the seat of my pants, skin of your teeth.
Oh.
That's a good one. I don't know what I was thinking. Pants.
The skin of your pants.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
By the way, so if you drink a cup of tart cherry juice before bed, you have better sleep quality. So
that was the answer?
That's the answer.
Tart cherry juice?
Just have a shot of tart cherry juice.
Huh.
Pucker up.
You're fine. You can come on in.
Oh, we got somebody here?
I think.
Come on. You're not on camera yet. Make yourself at home. We've got
my goodness.
They just keep on coming.
They're coming out from everywhere.
Pull a seat up there. We're getting the gals from the Watch Your Opera House into the studio. We're going to be chatting with them here just in a little bit. While we do that, by the way, we're going to be doing a giveaway at some point this morning.
True.
What do we got to give away today? The Garden Gate. We got a $10 gift card to the Garden Gate in Sigourney. We're going to be playing some sort of game. I know we're going to give you an option. Also, a little bit later on, Neil, we're going to find out if your boyfriend, not yours in particular, if your boyfriend is lying.
What?
I know you don't have a boyfriend, but if your boyfriend is lying, we're gonna get to those things here.
Good.
In just a little while.
General.
We've got some weird news to get to. We've got lots of things to get to here on Steve Schottler Media. Let's, in fact, take a look at some of our sponsors right now. We'll hear from them, and maybe we'll jump in to some conversation with the Watch Your Opera House right after this. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Hey, you're watching just another morning show here on Steve Schottler Media, Facebook and YouTube. And what you're seeing on your screen right now is what we're going to be talking about for the next few minutes. We've got the Watch Your Opera House this Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Heartache Tonight. It's a tribute to the Eagles, and tickets are on sale right now for that. Now, we're being joined here in studio. Let me see here. Bring that up. Do this. Press that button. We've got the ladies from Watch Your Opera House joining us this morning. All right, give us your names and where you're from here in Southeast Iowa. Go ahead.
I'm Tony Hull, and I am from Gibson, Iowa.
And I'm Brenda Landers, and I am from Watch Your Iowa.
And I need to plug your microphone because I'm not ready. Anyway, so we got the Watch Your Opera House. We got the Heartache Tonight tribute to the Eagles coming up this Saturday. Maybe give us the rundown on some of the details.
Well, like you said, we're having Heartache Tonight, and they're a Chicago-based band. They've been performing since 2007, and we're excited to have them. We're trying to find new and different entertainment that'll draw people in, and I think we've got a good one this time. Well, I know we've got a good one this time. That's right. No thinking about it.
You're positive.
I am positive. And a lot of our audiences are a little older, so we're really hoping some younger people will come in, and parents bring their children in, and it's just good music from the 70s. And I believe in their bio they mentioned that they would be doing some, when they all went solo, they'll be doing some of the solo songs as well. So you're going to get a nice variety of everything that the Eagles have done. So we're excited to have them grace our stage.
And again, that's this Saturday starting at 7 o'clock. If I'm seeing it right, tickets are $35, and people can get those at the door or online, correct?
Well, yes. And I do want to add that the board had made a decision, like I said earlier, we really want to bring younger people in, and why can't parents bring their children? So we've lowered tickets to half price for students. From 18 below, we're doing half price. So this would be $17.50 for this show. They all vary, with the prices, because the tickets do vary on shows. But we just think this is going to work, and maybe have a bigger audience, and we need to introduce children to the Opera House.
Absolutely.
And to that, and live music. Who doesn't like live music?
I agree.
So we really need to generate excitement with our youth. So
For sure.
that's what we're hoping it's going to do.
Awesome. Again, that's Saturday at 7. Heartache Tonight, a tribute to the Eagles. Now, is this, tell me about this band, or whatever you know. Is this an Iowa-based band, or where are these guys from?
These guys are from Chicago.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
they reached out to us last year, and I talked to them, and I've sent them Brenda's direction because she does a lot of the the sound and whatnot, because I know nothing there. So between the two of us, we work together, and we get this band, and they come, and I booked them a year ago, which seems like ages ago, but here we are. So but they're out of Chicago, and it's really exciting because apparently the Opera House is getting promoted out there because we're having other bands reach out to us. We had one from Chicago that I just booked for next year.
Oh my!
Nice.
So things are moving along great.
That's very good.
Do you not need anything about you want to add anything about the band?
Brenda's like, nope.
Yeah. She goes, I was here for moral support,
had
and
my
now she's
microphone
throwing me
off.
under.
Well,
had my microphone off. I was good with that.
She knows I'm a talker too, so.
So the poster says, and I was talking about this yesterday, is you can close your eyes and you swear you're going to hear the real thing. So that would be pretty cool. Obviously all the different voices and the melodies and all the voices coming together for the Eagles was one of their calling cards.
They were a great band.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the originals
Yes.
still are.
Yeah.
We can't afford the original Eagles.
I mean, that'd only be $1 million or $2.
Right.
Well, I would hate to even think. but thanks to donations and memorials and people coming to the shows and supporting us, because our audiences are growing. They're getting bigger. And that provides us to get different bands who happen to cost a little bit more money than what we normally used to do.
I was going to ask that. Other than what you're doing with the local, just getting the word out, it does seem like you're getting a whole lot more people coming, and not the acts that you're bringing in, but there's more people excited and about going to the Opera House.
There's starting to be a buzz.
Yeah.
And we're really happy about that.
Definitely.
And I don't know if we're advertising different. I appreciate you guys.
Obviously, it's Steve Shepherd.
I was just going to say.
It's
I
booming.
was just going to say thank you, and for the board and myself, because you're helping expose us to the masses.
Sure. Good.
And that's going to help. And then we do Facebook. That's always a big one. I know when people come in, Brenda will ask them, how did you hear about us? And that's a question we all try to ask.
Sure.
How did you hear about us? So, and it's always interesting. So, yeah.
Well, all right. So we've got, bring this up on the screen here, the 2025 schedule of events. Now, I know you've already had a busy year already. You've had the Johnny Rogers show. You had the boys. Boy, that's some small print that I'm trying to read right now.
I know, and I forgot to bring my schedule with me.
How did the ghost towns of Keokuk County, how did that go?
I'm going to let Brenda talk because I missed that one. I had family obligations. So how did it go, Brenda?
It went really well. We had a great turnout. He was very well received. His knowledge was just amazing on Keokuk County and all the towns and the towns that exist and the towns that don't exist is why he was really there, is to talk about those. And yeah, it was a great show. We had a great turnout, and he'd like to come back again. So.
Yeah. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Bringing this back up on the screen now, coming up later on this year. From what I can see, you got your regulars like the Country Buddies. You've got the Elton John tribute coming up in April. That should be a pretty cool thing.
He's coming out of Minnesota.
Oh wow! Nice.
Yeah. So if you're an Elton John fan, you better come to the Opera House.
That would be an interesting one to go to.
Yes.
Let's see here. The Old Man Band coming up. Buddy Holly Band, classic rock and roll show.
Oh.
They're from the United Kingdom. Baldy Holly, they're coming from the United Kingdom.
Oh, is that what it is? Baldy Holly.
Baldy Holly, yes.
Huh.
They stopped in at the Opera House. They had been up in northern Iowa at the Surf Ballroom area, and they came down and they fell in love with the Opera House. And we were able to book them, and they'll be back in the United States in July, and they're going to come visit us at the Opera House. Yes, we're excited.
That's very neat.
They got an Elvis tribute in September, the tribute to Creedence Clearwater Revival.
I seen somebody else's name on there.
This year, Jordan Beam, our buddy Jordan
I've heard
Beam.
of him.
Yes, yes.
You guys like Jordan?
We love Jordan. I tell you, he is just the nicest guy. We had him come. We made a big mistake when we booked him, which was a year in advance.
Okay.
It was the night of an Iowa football game.
Oh,
yes.
And Iowa State.
And Iowa State. You really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I have, I guess I'm a program director, I don't know, but I've been looking, and I know when Iowa and Iowa State play next year, and
Avoid that.
no one is going to be on that night. But the audiences really accepted him, and he played to us.
Yeah.
You know, it was a different scene than what he normally does.
Yeah.
But he appreciated the building like so many of our artists do. I said, when they unload their equipment and they get on stage and they just drop their stuff and just stare. It's just, I mean, it's a beautiful building and the history.
Right.
So, Jordan, he's just a really nice guy.
He even hit on that when he was last here for Iowa Music Showcase about being at the Opera House.
Oh, good.
And he commented that same exact thing, that once he walked in and got on stage, he fell in love with it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Yep. It's a beautiful building.
Huh.
And of course, you guys, you support, like Jordan Beam, you support several Iowa country artists and Iowa musicians. I know you guys have a nice relationship with the boys, with the Klett
They're
boys.
very wonderful to work with. We love the boys.
Yeah.
We really do. They're good guys.
Yeah. So, for obviously great entertainment. You guys are bringing in, you usually have generally one big show a month, right?
Yes. We've tried one, and then people just keep calling. They want to be on the stage. So then we go, oh, what do we do? So then we book another show. So we have about 2. There are some months that we don't have shows, like during the fair time. I think we've got one in July, and that's that Baldy Holly, because that's the only time we could get them. But there's some months that we know we need to really be cautious with. May, because we've got graduations and proms and all that. So we kind of have to pay attention to what's going around in our surrounding community, because we don't want to overbook or take away from them and take away from us. So we try to be cautious of that.
Again, I know you guys have a Facebook page, Watch Your Opera House. And what's the website that people can check out?
Brenda will let you know that.
Right.
She's that girl. She's good at it.
That is watchyoroperahouse.org. And we also have a phone number you can call. It's 641-632-2777.
Okay, so once again, let's bring this back up on the screen. We've got the Watch Your Opera House this Saturday from 7 to 9. It's Heartache Tonight, a tribute to the Eagles. If you like Eagles music, if you like, as Tony was saying, if you like their solo stuff that they did, they all had kind of their own individual hits over the years as well. They're going to be doing some of those. Again, tickets for adults, $35. Half-price tickets for students.
18 and under.
Okay, 18 and under.
That's
so
very
check
cool.
that out. You got the little QR code there as well. You can go to the website. I'm sure you got plenty of information on your Facebook page. Is there anything that we haven't talked about yet that we need to touch on?
Well, I would like to mention that we have season tickets available.
Okay.
We normally start those like selling them, for Christmas, Mother's Day, and whatnot. Do you want to explain how we deduct for the shows?
Sure.
She does
She's getting roped into
Right.
this a whole lot more than she wanted
I'm at
to.
the right angle, Steve, because I can see your eyes like, you said I wasn't
Well,
going to be on.
I know things, but I don't know everything.
There you go.
And she does, because she deals with it. So
the season tickets, we generally give you a free show for the cost of the season ticket. You get a reserved seat, so you pick the seat you want to sit in when you come to the shows, and we will reserve that. And you get a free T-shirt, Opera House T-shirt. If you want to buy a season ticket during the season, we will deduct the cost of the shows we've already had. So that'll reduce the cost. And
So look into that.
And then people just, I've got a reserved seat, you know.
Well, sure.
Because some of them are pretty passionate about having their own seat. It's kind of like going to church. I want my own pew.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you don't sit in that seat.
That's right. That's so and so seat. You don't sit there.
I was also going to ask. I know you guys posted on your Facebook page here recently about selling some older merchandise. I know you both have your Watch Your Opera House sweatshirts on right now.
I don't know about that one.
You're trying to move some of the older stuff out, but to tell us about what's going on with the merchandise.
Yeah, so the merchandise we have right now, we got last year, and we're doing a 25% off sale right now. Just trying to get that merchandise out and bring some new colors of t-shirts and sweatshirts in for this year. So if you want to reduce costs, apparel, or even a cookbook. We did a fundraiser cookbook where all the people that come and see the Opera House could submit their recipes, and so that is also 25% off. So you can just call that number, 641-632-2777.
Call that.
And that's great. And that's Brenda's number. I have it written down because I don't know the number.
Well, it's an Opera House number, but it rings to my cell phone, so I'll be answering.
I want you to know she's an asset.
And you guys work quite well together, I might add.
Well, we do.
You guys can start your own morning show.
We do.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Well, yeah, lots of good times to be had at the Watch Your Opera House. And again, it's a Heartache tonight. If you like Eagles music, it's a tribute to the Eagles this Saturday starting at 7 o'clock. Looks like it's going to be about a 2-hour show, and it should be a great time. So, ladies, thank you for coming in this morning.
Yes,
Thanks for traveling to Sigourney and hanging out with us. And, we'll have to make this a monthly thing, or whenever you have a big event coming up, we'll
all right.
just consider yourself invited, and we'll have you on the show to hype it up.
We appreciate you very much, so thank you. Thank you both.
Right. Again, let's take a peek at that poster there. Once again, Watch Your Opera House this Saturday from 7 to 9 at the Watch Your Opera House Heartache Tonight, a tribute to the Eagles. Neil's doing a little photography over here. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more on Just Another Morning Show right after this.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, and that includes Essence of Life, that includes Tassel Ridge, all the commercials you see here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Just Another Morning Show, headlined by Brothers Market, and we're coming to you from the Osky Dental Studios. Just had the gals from the Watch Your Opera House in. They were a lot of fun.
They were a fun pair.
Tony and Brenda hanging out. Heartache Tonight coming up this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. Make sure you check that out. Boy, we're just zooming right along.
Man.
All right.
What a fun-filled day.
Yeah, this has been a good time. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's do
our
giveaway before we get in any further. Now, we can do this like we did yesterday, where if somebody that's already won wants to call in and take part, you can do that. Would love to have somebody that hasn't called in ever to give it a shot. 641-622-6262. And let's see here. We can either play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, or you have the option. You could also tell us what your biggest childhood fear is. Oh. And you need some nice details on that. Again, 641, give them the number.
There you go, 641-622-6262. And I like both those things.
Yeah,
and don't be shy in the comments either, folks. Let's hear. I want to hear what.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Which,
because I'm not.
They're kind of some tough questions. Or you can just tell us what your biggest childhood fear is, and you're going to get a $10 gift card to the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Which let's bring up their graphic. I always forget to do that. Boy, we got a bunch of stuff to get to yet.
I know.
Let's bring up the Garden Gate stuff. The Garden Gate at 105 South Jefferson. Of course, they sponsor our weather. And they also sponsor this giveaway. The phone is ringing all over town. All right. Who do we have on the phone this morning?
Well, it's Julie Trimmel, and I've already won once, but I just can't pass up Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh, Julie taking the challenge. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Okay. So if you win.
I taught fifth grade for all
right.
15
so you should
years.
get these. There is no excuse for you not winning this. And since you already won, if there's somebody in the comments that hasn't won yet, Julie, that you want to win, we'll let you pick the winner from the comments. How about that?
Oh, looky there, Jason Trimmel.
Yeah, he says he won't call in today. Well, he's too late anyway. All right, so let's go. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? I'm not going to hold back. I'm just going to give you what I got here.
Oh, gosh. Now I am nervous because...
What's she say?
She's nervous.
All right.
All right, we'll go with this one. Who helped Columbus sail across the Atlantic Ocean? Would you like some options?
Who helped Columbus?
Who helped
we had
Columbus?
That book, the boy named Pedro was on but that was probably made up.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand?
You are right. Let's give you, ding. We're just going to go until you get one wrong, Julie.
Okay.
Who wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Oh.
Would you like some options?
Yeah, give me some options.
All right. Ian Fleming, L. Frank Baum, or Robert Louis Stevenson? Who wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Remember, you were a teacher.
I thought it was a Walt Disney thing. I didn't do this. I'm going to go with the first one. A.
Ian Fleming?
Yeah.
Correct! Hey!
Wow. Total guess.
All right, we're going to keep going until you miss one. What is the weight of air? All right, your options. Air mass, air pressure, or humidify. That's weird. What is the weight of air?
So give me those options again.
Air mass, air pressure, or humidify?
Well, the mass. Air mass.
Air pressure is what this says.
Is the weight of air?
I guess.
Like how much it's pushing pounds. Yeah, it's...
Neil has a lot of air pressure each morning. I'll tell you that much.
No humidity here.
30 pounds of pressure. Yeah, when you air up your tire, you put in 30 pounds of pressure.
All right. So, there you go. All right. So, anyway, you got 2 out of 3. You're a winner. Do you want to make your choice here on the air as to who wins the prize?
Well, what's the prize?
It's a $10 gift card to the Garden Gate.
I think Jason Trimmel needs to buy something for his mother.
Well, Jason's actually already been a winner this month. So,
what are you two up to?
Who do we have on? What are our options, Neil?
I'm looking for non-winners as far as I can remember. Monica Miller, Ron Band. Ron hasn't won.
You say Monica?
Monica Miller, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Julie's good with
Boom, that was easy.
Monica Miller.
Monica.
So if Monica is watching, you get the $10 gift card to the Garden Gate. You can pick that up at the Garden Gate. Well, Julie Tremble, thank you for calling in. I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You're somewhat smarter than a 5th grader,
but not really.
Too much pressure. I should have figured that.
You're smarter than me. I wouldn't have gotten
You're
any of
smarter
those.
than either Neil and I, so we
Okay.
wouldn't have gotten any of those right. So,
Yeah.
Julie, we're going to let you go. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
See ya.
Have a great.
That's Julie Tremmel. I cut her off in mid-sentence. She was going to say, have a great day, and I just hung up on her.
Well, I'm just... How did she know any of those?
Yeah,
those are not 5th grade questions. Come on. Who helped Columbus? All I could think of was Expedia.
Expedia.com.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, Neil.
Yes.
Coming up here in about a month, we're going to have Tuesday Night Tune-Up. That's what we're looking at on the screen right now. Our friend Safe Grafke.
Now there's news to me.
What?
I'm reading.
Oh.
I'm reading.
Well, you want to read it out loud?
Oh, Tuesday Night Tune-Up.
Yeah.
TNT. Local area race show streaming live right here on Facebook, YouTube, and available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Oh.
It's going to be at Pizza Ranch in Oskaloosa, Iowa.
Oh.
That I was not aware
that's
of yet.
news to you, huh?
Yes.
Well, shebang.
Shebang. Every Tuesday, 7. We're going to be talking to local area drivers, so be ready. There's this dude that hangs out there. He's a ex-football player, but he does know a little bit about racing as well. Safe Grafke. He's more into the football, but
he kind of reminds us of a blind football player that we've seen before, but good old Safe Grafke. What are we missing here? We haven't done community calendar yet.
No.
Should we do community calendar?
I am looking forward to Tuesday nights, by the way.
And yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And at a new location.
Yeah.
Food at our disposal.
Oh, I just now thought of that.
Pizza and chicken.
Duh. That's the best place idea ever. All these shows need to be at buffets.
We're just going to be like, we're going to balloon.
Good thing we've been on that diet.
Enchanted Events sponsors our community calendar. Great place to have your weddings, your graduations, reunions, receptions, birthdays, whatever you got. Do it at Enchanted Events. They're going to be doing the Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys concert. I had to be careful about the way I worded that. Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys coming in concert Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events. Get your tickets right now.
Get them.
Get those at the website. Get them through Facebook. Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys. What is new on the community calendar?
Oh, my.
Coming up, here in June, we're going to look way ahead to June.
All right.
Kyoto Fun Days.
Yeah.
June 13th and 14th. They'll have their parade on Saturday the 14th. We broadcast that thing live last year.
It went well.
And it did go well.
It went well.
So I'm planning on doing that again this year.
So I watched it.
It was a good time. They always have lots of fun at Kyoto Fun Days, June 13th and 14th. Put that on your calendar. We've got the Sigourney 4th of July planning meeting coming up on Thursday night. That'll be at 6:30 at the Public Library here in Sigourney.
There you go.
I know we're going to be talking to Allie Tish and Miss Amanda coming up tomorrow about that very thing. So check that out Thursday night. And then our friends at New Life Community Church in Wellman going to be having a little bit of a fundraiser as they are going to be raising some money, proceeds going to New Life's building project.
Oh.
As they are going to be getting a new home for New Life. It's going to be basically kind of like a tip night. It'll be at the Washington Pizza Ranch.
Very cool.
In Washington, Iowa, coming up on Monday the 31st from 5 to 9. So that's going on New Life Community Church in Wellman with that fundraiser at the Washington Pizza Ranch. Let's go ahead and jump into our birthdays.
You said the 31st, and I had to look at the calendar.
Yeah.
Where did this month go?
Yeah, this month is flying by.
Wow.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, you.
Boop, boop, boop. All right, let me look here.
We're ready.
I'm
We're
ready.
ready anytime.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I was just one last check. Hometown Real Estate bringing us the birthdays. I get so excited. I still want to hear Toothy's mad voice, but we'll get back to that later. Nikki Leathers, Hometown Real Estate. She's the broker, owner, realtor. Give her a call, 641-295-4142. for all your reality and realty needs. Celebrity and hometown birthdays. On here, we've got Justin Boonder. Happy birthday, Justin. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'm trying to think if Justin's just about a year older than me, maybe 2.
Okay.
So in either way you look at it, sorry, dude. You're old now. Also, Alyssa Langrieb celebrating a birthday today.
Yeah, I didn't get that on
Yep,
there.
that's fine. I didn't see it, your message, until late last night. So happy birthday to her and Justin. Wow, it's a slow day for birthdays. Paul Michael Glasser, 81 years old.
He was Starsky. From Starsky and Hutch.
Okay, and I'm trying to remember the Starsky and Hutch car.
It was cool.
Well, you wouldn't have thought so, but I did. It was Elton John's birthday. We were just speaking of Elton John. 77? Huh. That's about time. Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's why they're doing tributes to Elton John.
I guess.
Because
he's not going to be out and about. He probably won't come to watch here again.
No.
Sarah Jessica Parker celebrating her 59th. Oh, good grief.
You like her? Are you a fan of her?
Sarah, she's all right. Oh, okay. She was the one that was in that one.
Sex in the City.
Yeah, Sex in the City, whatever channel it was on. No, I didn't really care for her in that show. Just going to put my 2 cents out there.
I never watched it.
Oh, I was... I had to. Celebrating a birthday from baseball. Tom Glavine. Glavin?
You know I put him on there just to mess with you.
I know.
And he was an Atlanta Brave, and I was a huge Atlanta Braves fan back when he was like a very dominant pitcher.
So like
or
90s.
A picture.
Back in the 90s is when he was big. 90s.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
Tom Glavine was a great pitcher.
Yes, I mean, a lot of strikeouts.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
He did.
I mean, yes, he did. Cheryl Swoops, basketball, 53 years old. I do know enough about her that she's a Caitlin Clark hater.
No, boo. Boo.
Man. And Danica Patrick, 42. She's in the racing world. Yeah, does a lot of different promos.
You're blushing.
Danica. She's all right, cutie.
She's all right. She's okay.
She's a cutie. But thank you to Hometown Real Estate bringing us today's celebrity and hometown birthdays.
All right. We're doing just another morning show. I say we take our last commercial break.
Let's do that.
Then we're going to get in. We're going to squeeze in as much as we
can.
Yeah.
We got a lot to do.
Before 9 o'clock. Let me see here. Let me get my commercials lined up here. Let's hit this button and watch the magic happen.
Attention, Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191. All right, we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. We're coming to you from the Osky Dental Studios. Oh, there's that cool weather sounder. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott with the latest.
Let me tell you something, folks. If you like weather, and I know you do, you're going to love today's forecast. You're going to like the rest of the week's forecast. Mostly sunny, high of 56 today, not as breezy as we've seen. Fantastic. Chance of rain tonight, but hey, just a chance. Partly cloudy, low of 33. Sunny tomorrow, 60. Partly sunny and 64 on Thursday with a 50% chance of rain. So all in all, shaping up to be a lot better week. Thank you, Garden Gate in Sigourney, 105 South Jefferson, for that.
Right now, 44 degrees as we do this live show. Maybe you're listening in podcast form. I don't know what degrees it is right now if you're listening to it later. It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be 97 degrees right now where you're at.
Make sure you check us out in podcast form. Just Another Morning Show, Sports Section, Iowa Music Showcase, all go up in podcast form. Shall we get weird?
I'd love to.
That is weird.
Right. In some weird news today, you like rattlesnakes?
No.
You ever encountered a rattlesnake here in Iowa? You're kind of a farm guy.
Yeah, but I've never had a rattlesnake come up on me.
Well, in a remote area of Texas, researchers discovered what is believed to be the biggest rattlesnake den ever recorded in the state.
Oh, this don't sound good already.
Containing hundreds of western diamondback rattlesnakes living together in a complex burrow system. This find drew significant attention from herpetologists. I don't know if they study herpes or what, and wildlife experts due to its size and the insights it offers. So big old thing of hundreds of rattlesnakes in
That's
Texas.
like a horrible horror movie.
It
right
is.
there. Oh, man.
How about this? A drug-resistant fungus. I think did we talk about this yesterday?
I don't
or maybe
know.
recently. A drug-resistant fungus that's in between my toes at the moment. Known as... The fungus is among us. It's known as Candida auris. It's spreading quickly between my toes and in U.S. hospitals.
Oh, great.
Prompting renewed concern from public health officials. This was first identified back in 2016, but the cases have increased steadily. So drug-resistant fungus spreading rapidly.
Well, that's not even funny.
In U.S. hospitals. Get that itch. Get the Absorbing Junior.
No Absorbing Junior. I thought that was just to keep the mosquitoes away.
Now it fights fungus and mosquitoes.
Huh. That probably did have a real meaning behind it, didn't it? I thought it was just mosquitoes.
How about this new footage captured by a little robot, robot
guy,
has revealed a hidden chamber inside a Great Pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Giza,
yeah,
something,
Giza.
offering a rare glimpse into an area untouched by humans for centuries.
Seriously,
The shaft, located in the Queen's Chamber, was first discovered in 1993, but remained inaccessible due to its narrow size and awkward angle. Oh, boy.
Did you not pre-read that one?
Maybe I did. We're going to move on.
I love little robot.
Little
Cute,
robot.
cute little guy.
It's kind of...
Oh, thank goodness
Yeah,
for
really.
construction.
How about this in weird news? It kind of goes. A 10-year-old girl on a casual beach walk in South Wales made a surprising discovery. Guess what? It was 5. You'll never guess. It was 5 well-preserved dinosaur footprints embedded in red siltstone. Told you wouldn't guess.
Nope.
Lots of prehistoric talk here the
Wow.
last couple of days.
Huh.
Yeah. The dinosaur, let's see here. Yeah, stuff. Dinosaur stuff.
Dinosaur stuff. But preserved footprints that were just all of a sudden visible.
Yeah.
Huh.
They were
weird.
There. Finally, in some weird... No, we got another one after this. A human woman
A human woman
died. So quit laughing. Stop it. A woman died within 90 minutes of receiving contrast dye during a CAT scan.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's stuff they...
Yeah, I've
stick
had
in
it
you
like
so
3
you,
times.
Like, shows up on the screen. She died after getting the contrast dye after suffering a fatal allergic reaction. Yikes.
Oh.
She had sought medical help for severe pain from a tooth infection, which had spread to her neck and chest. Nasty. Doctors suspected a rare bacterial infection. Maybe it was that fungus.
Right.
And they ordered a scan requiring contrast dye to improve imaging results. Shortly after getting the injection, she went into shock.
Ouch.
They tried to resuscitate her, but it was unsuccessful.
See, I don't know how that contrast... Like I said, I've had that done, I know 2, maybe 3 times. But, so that she had the injection for the contrast. And I've had that at least once, but then one other time I had to drink...
Yeah.
And that stuff was so nasty.
I'm sure that did really good stuff into your innards.
Right. But yeah, why? Ooh, my, that's scary.
And then finally in the weird news today, a new DNA study shows that modern humans came from at least 2 ancient populations split around 1.5 million years ago. Wait, now. Wait a minute.
Here we
Did we
go.
come from monkeys? Or did we come from 2 different ancient populations?
It's like you guys are contradicting yourselves so much that, yeah.
Let's see here. So they say the 2 populations split about 1.5 million years ago and later interbred roughly 300,000 years ago. One group contributed about 80% of the genetic material found in Homo sapiens today. The other added the other 20%. So,
see, that doesn't add up to a lot of other things. So,
this finding, Neil, challenges the long-held view that Homo sapiens evolved from a single ancestral group in Africa between 200 and 300,000 years ago. So make up whatever you want.
Yeah, really. Wow.
God created us.
That is...
You want to find out if your boyfriend's lying, Neil?
I would love to.
We promised to get to this before the end of the show. All right, so here is something to look out for. Here are some clues to watch to find out if your boyfriend is lying.
Make sure certain people are not watching. We are good.
The ear pull. Do you ever pull on your ear? I never.
Well, I mean, if I have an it, like earlier, I was like, ouch, is there somebody in there? But I don't think I just...
The ear pull. If he tugs on his ear, it may be a subconscious ploy to distract you from the lie that he's telling.
I'm not that smart.
The arched eyebrow. A cocked eyebrow sends a contradictory signal, half aggressive, half scared. If you smell... How about the unmixed... I don't understand this. The unmixed message... He's hiding something from you. The chin dip.
Oh, no, because I got so many of them when I put my chin down. I don't like that.
Right before your man coughs up the story of the century, he'll sometimes lower his chin to keep down the butterflies in his stomach. This is weird. The first one was good. After that, these have sucked. How about the shoulder shrug?
That means, I don't know.
It feigns bewilderment, as in, how could she think I'd lie to her?
Or it could mean... How did she find out?
How about the hand rub? If your man's sweating buckets, his palms will itch, forcing him to rub them together or wipe them on his pants.
That's weird.
I don't think my palms have ever been sweaty.
I don't get that at all.
And then you've got the old infamous, don't forget the chin dip. And the shrug. Don't forget the leg shift.
Whoa.
Shifting weight from one leg to another may indicate a shifty response to your burning question. Look, I didn't realize you had shorts on today. You and your hairy legs over there. Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it all. Well, I'm telling you right now, girls, if your boyfriend does all those things at once, I'd run. He's got some issues. I mean...
Not sure where to go, how we should end this. I do have another little thing
do it.
That says if someone displays these behaviors, they secretly like you.
Oh, let's hear this.
All right, you want to do this?
Oh, yeah.
They remember details about you.
Yeah.
I remember that one time.
Yep.
They want to spend time with you.
Well, who doesn't?
Obviously, if they secretly like you. They text you regularly. Beep, boop, burp, beep, beep. They laugh with you. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny, Neil. They're initiating physical contact.
Oh.
Maybe they do the touchy-feely thing. They give you sincere compliments. You are just so handsome. They're interested in your hobbies.
What if you don't have hobbies?
Yeah. Or hobbits.
Right.
They support your goals.
Oh.
They're jealous. They're just a little bit jealous.
Oh.
They share personal stories.
Oh.
They're there for you. Oh, it'll be okay, Neil. And then they give you that special look. You know.
Oh. You mean this look? Huh. So most of the things that's telling me that they like you, I think that's what you see on Facebook every day. I'm gonna share personal goals with you and comment and like and love and.
I'm just gonna shrug and chin down.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the.
Should we wrap this up with
I
some
hope,
duh?
because I just hit myself in the nose and it hurt. Trying to be
when
funny.
you said, but when you're starting to say nose, I thought you were going to say something else.
Duh. Duh.
Let's go to a moment of duh. Oh man, this will end us on a downer today. A woman has been charged with aggravated animal abuse after allegedly drowning her dog in a bathroom toilet at an airport.
Oh my gosh.
When told the animal couldn't board a flight. So she couldn't take her dog with her, so she drowned it in the airport bathroom.
Whoa.
According to authorities, the woman did not have the required documentation for the dog to fly. After being denied by airline staff, she entered a restroom before reaching the TSA checkpoint where the incident reportedly occurred. Just disgusting.
How?
The case has drawn strong reactions from animal welfare advocates, and a court date has been scheduled. Authorities continue to investigate.
That takes some...
Duh.
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 That's
Duh.
cold.
Satan?
That is cold. I mean, you either didn't like that dog to begin with, or you're just cold-hearted.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, how could you do that? That's awful.
I'm glad we could end on such an upper note.
You should have ended on the pyramid story. It sounded way more uplifting. Yeah. I mean, that was... I wish... So, was it robotically controlled, I'm taking it? That they were watching a screen and sending this little robot in. And that's pretty neat when you think about it, that you can have robots do that stuff.
Robots.
They're gonna
One
take
last look
over
at our
everything.
forecast. Weather always sponsored by The Garden Gate in... weather...
Thank you. Today's forecast, mostly sunny, and a high near 56. Thank you, Garden Gate. Thank you for tomorrow as well. Sunny, high near 60. Little chances of rain here and there mixed in tonight, tomorrow night. Yeah.
The night after that.
Not
the
as
night
much
after
rain.
that.
But it's going to be a pretty decent forecast. Garden Gate, we thank you. You're
thank-
awesome.
Yes. You're an awesome Garden Gate. I think that does it. So let's recap.
Okay, let's recap.
Thanks to Josh Clubb from Son-in-Law Services
Yeah.
for coming in and giving us our sports report. Thanks to Haley from Fairy Dog Grooming Salon for coming in. Thanks to Tony and Brenda from Watch Your Opera House for coming in and chatting us up about Heartache Tonight. We should have asked them to sing along with us for a little while.
I don't think they would have been okay with that.
Tony might have.
Well, yeah.
Or Brenda. I don't know if Brenda would have.
Right.
She was kind of camera shy. but
Right.
She's coming around.
Yeah. Thanks to Julie.
Julie Tremmel for calling in. Monica was our prize
Yeah,
winner.
congrats, Monica.
$10 gift card to the Garden Gate. So, yeah.
Yeah. I suppose. Let me see. Yeah, I need to go. My car's on fire.
It's a dumpster fire.
We should start our own dumpster fire.
Tomorrow, we've got Lori Hornbag from Bras for a Cause coming up in Hedrick. We'll be chatting with the Queen, Grammy Award-winning Queen of Bluegrass on the phone. Don't get too excited. It's on the phone.
But still.
Rhonda Vincent will be calling in because, Grammy Award winners are lining up to call into this show.
That's just it. We got to beat them away with sticks.
She might have a show coming up in Iowa that she wants to promote, but still. Then we'll also have some of the gals from the, I don't know, what would it be? The July 4th kind of meeting committee?
Committee. There you go. Yeah.
Allie Tish. We've got Miss Amanda from the library tomorrow. It's going to be another busy day.
Yeah.
We'll do another giveaway tomorrow. We'll have a Bees Sweet Treats gift card to give away. A little sweet treat for you.
Sweet treat for you.
Somebody gives you a sweet treat.
Does that mean they like you?
They might like you.
Yeah. Well,
look out if they're.
I like you too.
Chin is down. They're shrugging. All right. Let's get out of here.
I was going to tell you one more thing.
Ahead.
Word of advice for your Tuesday, guys.
Yes.
Stay away from the rattlesnake dens. Nobody wants that rattlesnake herpy. I'm out.